But, I mean, you're not what people would call fat, are you, really?
I am. I am what people would call fat.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think so. Oh, hi. Whale on tonight, we're talking about being big. Why is it everybody wants us to be thin? I mean, for goodness sake, let's have a little meat on the programme. Now, all those of you sitting late at night watching the television, and I know because some of the letters we've had in that some of you naughty security guards are not watching the security cameras like you're supposed to be, you're watching us. Well, I won't tell anybody, you're welcome to it. And this is the green room. This is where all the celebrities and the stars pan around the green room. This is where all the celebrities and stars sit before they come and appear on the programme, and they drink and they eat and they have all sorts of good ideas. And you can see, unlike other programmes that copy this, this is the original late-night entertainment programme with the highest viewing figures of any other show, and they, on other programmes, have huge budgets. This programme, of course, we give crisps. All right, have you had some crisps? They're very fattening, they're very nice, nice crisps. Everybody's eating as many crisps as they can, full of calories, lots and lots of peanuts, and very salty. What was that?
I said you'll be wheeling out the cream eclairs next.
Would you like a... I wouldn't... You're sure?
Too much of a cliche.
Is it...
We always want to film large ladies with cream eclairs.
Oh, we won't do... We'll get away from all that. All that. What do you think about being fat? We're going to get into the programme. So, if you're ready upstairs, roll titles on my count. 5, 4... Right, OK, now let's go downstairs to the studio. And tonight there's a new feature in the programme, a feature that I think probably will be copied. But lots of celebrities don't have a full work schedule. There's lots of times when you wish, oh, God, I wish somebody booked me to do something. So each week we're going to book a celebrity to be our floor manager. And this week is...
OK, excuse me, no. Make a TV show here now. Sorry. OK, cue applause, please. Mr. Whale is on the floor. Thank you.
This week is no exception because... Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. That's enough, Bobby. That's great. Fantastic. Thank you. Right. This week, Bobby Davro, big star, is our first ever celebrity floor manager.
I don't believe it.
Yes, you are. Big floor. You're right, are you?
I'm all right.
You know what we're doing, don't you?
Yeah, I can't get my BBC radio on this thing here.
You can't?
No, what's that then?
I don't know, but I hope you can't. You should get Mansfield in there.
Oh, hello, Mansfield. Right? Mansfield, can you hear me?
Yeah, he's good. Fine. Right. OK. Right, so we're going to get on with the show now.
Yeah, OK.
Fine.
Cue applause, please.
OK, right. Now, welcome Mary Evans Young. Mary Evans Young is from an organisation called Diet Breakers.
Good
Welcome
evening.
to the programme. Mary, why are we so preoccupied? Every woman's magazine you pick up and all the men's magazines, people are lean, thin, hungry. Everybody wants us to be on diets.
Money.
Money.
Unfortunately, yes. £850 million turnover in 1992.
A year?
A year.
£850 a year?
That's in this country. It's the 5th largest industry in America.
Yeah. What's wrong with being a little overweight? I mean, OK, are we all going to have heart attacks? Have we all got high blood pressure?
Overweight for what?
Well, I don't know. I mean, people say you're overweight, you look ugly.
But you don't. You look lovely, don't you?
I think so.
I
mean, you know,
think so
it's a little...
too.
I'd like to lose a little weight around my face occasionally.
Why?
But, you know, I don't know, because of the pressures of advertising.
But you do look lovely and you're not at any health risk, are you, James? Thank you.
Yes, so, it's only money, is it? It's not for health reasons or anything else?
Unfortunately, it's not for health reasons. Being very, very overweight might be a health risk for some people, but it's not a health risk for most people who are dieting. Most people who are dieting want to lose 10 pounds or less. And that's because society over the last 30 years has been telling us that we've got to be very, very thin. You have to have the body of a Chippendale, and I have to have the body of a 12-year-old boy.
Really?
God knows what we'd do in bed.
No.
I don't know what we'd do together in bed with you as a Chippendale and me as a 5-year-old boy.
I don't even want to think about that. I don't want to think about it. Sorry. I don't want to think about it.
But that's society's idea of attractiveness at the moment.
But surely there are some people who are obsessed with being overweight and they're miserable and they're upset about it.
And if you look at your lovely audience tonight, I bet the majority of those lovely women there...
Audience, cue.
I bet the majority of those people have been at some stage or other concerned about or worried about their weight.
Half of them look as if they're not, but yes, there are a few nods there. We'll ask them later.
It's nothing to do with health. It's to do with being seen as attractive, and for women, being attractive means the same as being acceptable.
So what about when you go to your doctor and your doctor says to you, well, I think you should lose a couple of pounds?
Well, more and more doctors now are realising that the health risks that have been attributed to obesity or weight might be attributed to weight loss, yo-yoing up and down. And there's a wonderful report just out in America called The Health Risks of Weight Loss, and it's really blowing the gaff on dieting. I mean, I doubt whether someone from the diet industry would come along and have a serious debate with me tonight, because they are realising that they are having to recoup what they're saying.
I think we asked a number of people from different diet organisations, and it's always difficult to mention one, and we won't mention any. But none of them, correct me if I'm right, but none of them felt they had time to come on, did they? No, I didn't think they hadn't got time, or they were too busy and we didn't give them enough time.
They're rethinking what they have to say. And I am really worried. The reason I started Diet Breakers was because a 15-year-old girl committed suicide after being harassed at school for being fat. This girl was size 14. She was not at any health risk, and she was not fat. And if she had been fat, I don't think we're doing anybody any good if she were at health risk by harassing her to the extent that she would then want to commit suicide.
We've got
a serious issue on our hands.
We have a couple of ladies coming in from a magazine. It seems to be more of a problem for women because men don't. I mean, although we do privately try and lose weight, we're not as
Actually,
obsessed.
there's more pressure on men now than there was before, and there's 200,000 people in this country with an eating disorder, and 20,000 of those are boys and men. The pressure on men now is to pump iron, too much iron. They're putting themselves at risk. You're going to pump a bit of iron?
No, I'm going to go with that and move on. Ladies and gentlemen, Mary Evans-Young, and we'll be talking to Mary a little later. OK, come over here. Here we are. Where are we? On camera. Which camera? Bobby? Yes. Bobby,
yes.
You're supposed to be pointing out. I'm supposed to know which camera I'm on.
Right, camera, pick a camera. That camera, it's a nice camera. It's a lovely camera, I love it. What camera are you on? OK, that one. Have that one there, look. Yeah.
Camera 3.
All right. Change that camera there. Yeah?
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Thank you. OK, right.
That one.
Now, this is the very important part here, thank you, Bobby, where we can afford to pay for the programme, so we need your help. The competition winner for the from the radio programme. Oh, yes, from the radio programme. What was the radio programme? Oh, Tony Blackburn Show. That's right, a couple of weeks ago. The winner was Mark David from Port Talbot in West Glamorgan. Well done, Mark. I was near Port Talbot yesterday, actually. And he's off to Corfu. Yes, Michael. Anybody? Bit slow, Bobby, but not bad, not bad. Now, this week's competition where you could all win a fabulous time, a holiday on the island of Kos, and it must be taken before June the 15th next year, so you have a long time to plan it out before June the 15th next year. All you've got to do is answer this one question. What are you doing? I'm going as quickly as I can. OK. In mythology, what did Atlas support on his shoulders?
His head.
Was it A, the sun,
no good.
B, the world, or C, Mars? If you know the answer, ring that number now. 0891 900 007, and you can ring until midnight on Sunday. I thank you. Okay. Right, now, where's my Bobby?
What, sorry? Just doing a bit of tic-tac with
I've
camera
not
one.
got my next guest. Bring my next guest.
He's there, James. Look, he's been on a diet. You can't see him because he's so small. Right, the guest. Where's the guest? Anyone, the guest?
He's over there.
Down
Bring him over here. Right.
Yeah, I'm with you. You're on. Stop. Right, over here. Blobby. Sit yourself down there, smash
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Richard Thorpe.
Camera yellow. Hang on.
Oh, what now?
We haven't mic'd him up. Right, get Jackie off. Oh! I'm all right. Don't panic. Right, hang on. That's it. Right. Can we have the sound in, please? Sound. Miss Jones. Right, hang on. Sorry about this. We've got to mic him up. Wait a minute. Oh, look. Ding, ding.
Cloth.
Right, give us
Okay.
sound. Well, I'm standing on. Hang on.
Right.
I'm getting the hang of
Richard,
this.
nice to see you, Richard. Lovely to
Carry on.
have you on the
Carry on.
show.
Put the sound on
Right.
for you.
Now,
I'll see if I can
Richard-
attach it to one of his nipples.
Richard,
Well, they're not in the middle.
They're wobbling about a bit. There we go, right. Okay. Sound on.
Hang on.
Carry on.
Oh, yes, James.
Richard Thorpe, of course, known better as Mr. Turner from Emmerdale, the soap opera that's been running for how many years now?
21.
21 years. And Richard, believe it or not, is of pensionable age and came down today on his rail card.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
No,
That paid for lunch.
it would have been better coming on the train, but he came. I know you were going to say that, weren't you? Yes. Yes, and you're a large person. You don't look your age. Have you ever been on a diet? Do you try to diet?
No, I used to, but
Ignore him. Ignore him. Ignore him.
he's meant to be a floor manager. So
Yes.
to be quiet.
Yes. Right.
No, I'm very happy the way I am, really.
Yeah.
I get all the exercise I need getting out of bed. And the rest of the day I just go from one meal to another. I'm very happy.
Do you walk from car to car?
Yes,
Yes.
with assistance.
Now, audience here are too young, and I myself am fairly young, but you were in the Dam Busters film. You were in that, weren't you? You were kind of a matinee idol.
They'd never
at
get the
time.
plane off the ground now, but I was then. Yeah.
You were one of the young doctors in Emergency Ward 10.
Yes, I was very pretty then, James. Have you ever seen pictures of
Yes,
me?
I have. I mean, really, that's...
This is what eating can do to
You like him now, don't you? Yes, yes. Now, you have a penchant... you have a penchant for wrestlers. I mean, because, don't you?
James, do we have to go into this?
Well, no, I know, because...
Big Daddy, apparently.
No, not that lot. No, the female one.
I've heard apparently that when he makes love to his wife, she burns her ass on the light bulb.
I'm sorry, Richard. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I'll talk to him later.
How does he know?
Isn't your house
I'd like... Just a minute. Just a minute.
Sorry.
I just want to ask him a serious question.
Sorry.
Right.
I've been very concerned about you, Richard, because a lot of people think Mr. Turner's a right bastard, actually, in Emmerdale.
Yes.
You're getting a bit more cuddly at the moment, but I'm very concerned to see that there's possibly going to be a huge air crash on Emmerdale around Christmas time, and I think the aeroplane could be going towards the Woolpack.
I think I'm in the cellar collecting crisps when it hits. I'm going to be all right, I think. Yes, there is going to be an air.
Woolpack.
But I mean, is it because Phil Redmond's now come in, hasn't he? So
Yes, he
presumably
has,
they're going to try and make Emmerdale really trendy and right on and all that sort of.
I wasn't too sure about it. I didn't think it was a good idea to start with, but I think it will be quite dramatic, and it will bring us all together because we've always played in little groups. You know, I play with Seth and the barmaid and
But you're not-
and the Sugdens play together. But when we have an air crash on the village, it will mean everybody comes together and we all, here we go again, interplay.
Interplay, coming together and interplaying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It goes out at quite an intelligent time of night. This
Yes,
James,
yes. It's all right. We can say that. So you don't think that's a little sick? I mean, because Lockerbie actually happened around Christmas time. I mean, quite serious now, and this is apparently when it's due to happen.
Yes, but I mean, the point is, quite honestly, if we're going to do an air crash, whatever time of year we do it, it will be the anniversary of an air crash somewhere.
And so the idea, yeah, well, that's a little. I mean, Richard, yes, that's a
Yes,
very, very
that's
political
true.
answer. That I mean, it really is.
Well, that's what the
It's
producer.
aimed-
That's what the producer told me to say. And
Oh
it
right,
sounds
okay, fine.
All right, I think.
It's really they're aiming to get as much publicity out of it as possible.
But yes, but
Are you going to have to wear black leather? That's what I want to know as well to make it more trendy.
no, I'm not flying the thing.
Richard Thorpe, ladies and gentlemen, we'll talk to Richard more later. Bobby, which camera?
Right, camera. Pick a camera, quick. Camera. Okay, camera 2.
Not you, me. Okay,
Me.
fine. Cue camera 2, Bobby.
Cue
Okay,
camera 2.
now, I forgot
Cue.
to. I talked to Richard. Michael, okay, Michael, I can manage. Yes, all right, Michael. Everybody wants to get in on the show. We'll talk to Richard a little later. Richard is a fanatic for Harley-Davidson motorbikes, and we'll ask him about that later. Now, some music. We have this band on the programme, first of all on television, was it a few weeks or months ago? Weeks run into months, who knows? They were brilliant. We did that last week. They were brilliant. And they were... Cloth, I've spilt water.
Water. Cloth, please. Water.
Ladies and gentlemen, please would you welcome singing Sad Day in the City, Bullet and Blue Eyes!
That's a bang! Shot in the dark, a body on the floor with a bullet through the heart we are living. In a suicide system, no limit to the pain, no limit to the wisdom, you're a bad boy. Will you ever love? You buy the fear one day you're gonna burn, don't believe what the hypocrites say. It's a sad, sad day in the UK. Come on, get it up now! In a country that's ticking like a bomb, facts are busted on songs of the soul. Divided we fall, divided we stand. Lost become a promised land. If the dead don't get you, the tax man will. I believe. Money can kill your dreams in a pit. Your hopes slip away. It's a sad, sad day in the UK. No explanation to our nation for our economic situation. Oh, my children, to be proud of me, cause I helped to build a land that's free. We need your help. What more can I say? It's a sad, sad day in the UK. Yeah, you better listen to what the people say. We need your help, so get up, stand up, be strong. We need your help, so get up, like the one-to-one. We need your help, so get up, stand up, be strong. We need your help, so get up, like the one-to-one. We need your help, so get up, stand up, be strong. We need your help, so get up, like the one-to-one. Yeah!
Absolutely wonderful. That was Sad Day in the UK, not the city, because with Davro around here, it's difficult to concentrate. Those were Bullets and Blue Eyes, and we're going to give away in the competition as well. Got a T-shirt from the band, very nice indeed, very lovely. New CD as well, it's out in the shops at the moment. You saw them here on Whale On ITV, and other people may copy, but this is the original. Now, competition before we take the break. To go to costs, in mythology, what did Atlas support on his shoulder? Was it A, the sun, B, the world, C, Mars? Ring that number anytime up until midnight on Sunday, and you can be off. We're back after this. Welcome back tonight, Whale. Thank you. Tonight, Whale On looks at slimming, dieting. Are we all preoccupied with losing weight? And tonight is the first programme in which I have invited a celebrity to be our celebrity floor manager. Tonight it's Bobby Davro, which is why everything is going completely berserk. Now,
I didn't do nothing.
Bobby.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well,
all right, just
sorry.
going to chat over here for a minute, all right? Be with you in a
About
minute.
fat people again.
Fat people.
All right.
Okay.
You can't say that. Gravitationally challenged.
Gravitationally challenged people.
I couldn't say it very well easily. No?
Okay. Andrea Johnson is the area manager of the Slimmers Club of UK.
All right.
Now, it's all right, Andrea. I've left Richard here beside you just in case you get sort of angry with me.
I wasn't ready to move.
Are we in danger of becoming so worried about our weight? I mean, we see people jogging all over. I mean, everybody's jogging, everybody's keeping fit. They look the most miserable people you've ever seen. Show me a jogger and you show me a sour-faced, miserable-looking person. Are we preoccupied to the extent that we're not doing anything else in life?
Right, do I look miserable?
At
I
this
look-
particular moment,
yeah.
you look a little apprehensive, it must be said.
Thank you. I am happy because I've lost weight. I'm a successful slimmer. I'm what I class as a successful slimmer. I lost 4 stone. I've kept it off for 10 years.
Yeah.
And I'm living life to the full. Before I lost my weight, I was not happy.
Well, you're one of the unusual people, because I believe that every time people lose a lot of weight like that, it's usually about 6 months before they go back and put it on, and even more so.
And that depends on how they lose it. What the company that I work for, we don't believe in any fad diets, any miracle products that are going to get your weight off in 3 weeks and not come back. It doesn't happen that way. What we're looking to do is to help the people that are not happy with
Being
a weight
fat.
problem.
Yeah.
We are not saying that you need to be slim. That
Because
you
a lot of
should be-
slimming organisations do,
Say
don't they?
that, no.
They play on the fact that, you know, you're a fat, why don't you lose weight?
Right, we don't do that.
I wasn't looking at you, Richard.
We don't want anybody to come into our class that doesn't want to lose weight for them. Not because society says so, for anything else. And we get women, we get men from all walks of life. We get dinner ladies, grandmothers, and they're not looking to be supermodels. I'm not looking to be a supermodel. I wanted to be happy with myself. I wanted to be healthy.
How did you lose weight? What did you do?
I followed a sensible eating plan. Our diet has got, our philosophy is no forbidden foods. I lost weight, I still had a drink, I still had a bar of chocolate, I still had an Indian meal, but in moderation.
Oh, well, that's no flipping news.
That's
In moderation.
The way to do it it's got to be. You've got to do something.
Because
haven't
Richard
you?
is doing that at the moment. I think he's
Yeah,
he's cut himself down to, what, 2 bottles of wine?
Yes,
An hour?
You've got to get anywhere in anything in life. There's sacrifices somewhere along the line. I didn't find it hard. I dieted for 10 years, yo-yoing, the diets that people are talking
They
about.
talk about chasing your weight, too. What exactly is that, chasing your weight?
Chasing your weight. Well, I've chased what I wanted to get to. I've not taken any notice of what other people wanted me to get to or whatever. It's to what I wanted to get to. And when I got to that weight, I wasn't going to chase it for the rest of my life. And that's what our philosophy is. This is the last diet. It's getting onto a maintenance plan. And if you can eat the foods through your diet that have caused the weight problem in the first place, if they're included in your diet, then there's no reason why you shouldn't maintain it.
Behave yourselves over there. Let's experiment with Richard just briefly. Richard, what do you think? I mean, you're happy as you are, although you do tell me, you know, you say, look, I'm pensionable age, I'm over 60. You keep on telling me this, Richard. And I ought to lose a little weight to be a heartthrob again, you say.
Yes, but I do seem to spend not funny.
His body's an hourglass figure, he stands up. He sweats gravy. This time.
Robin Williams.
Can't you get another floor manager? No,
Actually, I want you to come back next week and do it. I think he'd be good doing it.
I think so, lovey. Will you do that, lovey? Will
No,
you,
it's too
will you come
tiring,
back,
too
lovey?
tiring.
Lose lots of
We'll
weight,
get him
lovey?
back. Would you like to see him back as floor manager next week? Yeah. Anyway, sorry, go on.
It's very difficult.
I'm sure it is.
Sorry?
Yes.
You've got to diet as well. You've got to lose 16 stone. It's easy. You have a nutritious shake for breakfast.
Enough. Thank you. We'll be back in a moment, all right?
We'll get to
For
it.
goodness sake, Davro, I told you, you can't do that.
He's so tubby. I'm not being.
He's a very nice
It's
man.
puppy.
I love
It's
him.
puppy fat, isn't it? Yeah. He swallowed a Labrador, I think. Anyway.
I'm supposed to do the bit with Garry
Right.
Jacobs, the legal eagle.
Oh, the legal eagle. Have we
Where
got
is
the
he?
legal
You
eagle?
should sit in it. I'm
Legal
so
eagle.
sorry about this. We're
Here he
okay.
is.
Come on,
Gaz,
can we
come up
get
here,
a
mate.
chair
There
in
you
here?
go. Right, oh, hang on, we need a chair.
Need a
Big
chair.
chair for Garry. Hey!
Get the chair. Get the chair. I'll get the chair. What? Who is he? Bobby,
And we need someone
get on
else
there.
as well.
God.
Get on there. That's it. No, okay.
Good evening. I hope
Usually
this one
round
works.
there, round there. Okay. That's good.
No deal.
You dare make any comments about my weight, I'll sue
I
you.
wouldn't dream of it, eh?
No.
Just because I'm doing an impersonation of a whale.
No, look, hang on. Fine. Okay?
Sorry.
Okay, fine.
How you don't know.
And Q.
Gary, nice
Good
to
evening.
see you.
Good evening,
Yes,
nice
now,
to see you. How are
and
you?
of course, shall we get on with this, or do you want to
Yes.
talk? I mean, have you a problem with weight or not?
Not that you'd know.
No.
I've never known anybody accuse me of being obnoxious. I've never known them come up to me and go, "Oh, you stink," because I'm overweight. But when I was slimmer and I smoked, I had no friends. So I'm glad I gave up smoking and took up eating.
You're happy?
No, absolutely. Thrilled as can be. I'm doing great. Are you sure? Are you sure? And what I also wanted to say before, so rudely interrupt, is that what you have in your ear hole all the time? I find that the most important thing for me is that my personality tries to stay
Yeah.
nice and people love me for what I am,
Yeah.
not for how I look.
You see, he's a very nice person. Very nice person. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Garry Jacobs. Sorry, just a minute. What are you doing over here?
Nothing.
You want to get on with it now? Okay. Right, no, it's okay. It's all right. It's
It's
okay.
all right.
Right, we've got a few questions
Anyone,
sent in by
gentleman
the
back
viewers.
there,
Okay,
yes,
yep.
yes.
If I had an idea or an invention, I mean, how could I protect that?
You mean like a moustache or something?
Yeah, like a moustache, yeah.
Well,
I mean, a real one, I mean.
there's a
What does a patent do?
patent makes leather shoes. In fact, it's
Right.
called a patent. There are
Yeah, it's
people
being
called
grammatically
Yes,
correct. if you
Grammatically
There are people called patent agents. They're like solicitors but different. They register people's patents. And ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to write in next week and complain about this programme, we've got a board up there. Lady there has a question. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going away to work for 6 months and was thinking of letting out my flat which I own. Is this a good idea?
You can let your flat out for a period. It must be for more than 6 months and less than 1 year under a special short tenancy agreement, and you must make sure that it complies with certain requirements so that they can't have a foot in the door and stay there forever. I don't actually recommend it for just 6 months, but on the long term, it could be worthwhile.
Okay, thank you.
Now, we normally manage to get some legal questions. Anyone else? Lady there.
What happens if you
Sorry, my That's all right.
What happens if you have to pay a fine but you can't afford to pay it?
Well, you can go to
No, you don't have to
prison.
whisper to her.
So you can go to
You could go to prison.
you can go to prison, and he knows. He's impersonated everyone
All my
that's been to
parking
prison.
tickets have been piling up a bit.
Yeah, I know. I heard you have
Hundreds
piles.
of them.
I heard you have piles. Lady there got a question. Yes.
What is an insurance loss adjuster supposed to do?
Well, from
Did you
my
understand
experience,
that?
not a lot. What they do is try and make sure the insurance company they represent only pays you what they should pay out, and they normally start off by offering you a very low figure. If ever you're dealing with an insurance adjuster, get yourself a solicitor. He'll make sure you get the proper amount. Okay?
Now,
Run out of
just a
questions?
minute, just a minute.
Yes.
Now, this is the address. If you'd like to write to Garry, okay, Whale on, Mike Mansfield Television, 5 to 7 Carnaby Street, London, W1, thing me. Write to us here if you have a legal question for Garry, or if you'd like to come and be in the audience, or if you're a celebrity and you're watching the programme at the moment and you want to be floor manager and you think you can do better than Bobby, write in and let us know. Bobby,
Assault.
sorry, you're right there, man.
assault.
It's assault, yeah. Shush a minute, just a minute. You can lean on him, it's okay. I'm just going to ask you, you're doing this new late night cabaret thing. 'Cause
Very, very rude.
Is it?
Yeah.
Very
Called
rude.
Not in front of the children.
Yeah.
And it's appearing in all over the place, up and down the country.
Because I thought, is that still popular?
time.
Do people
Yeah.
like filth? Do you think
Do you
people
like filth?
or-
Well, come and see the new Bobby Davro, the new risque
Because-
one.
Because I thought, what's his name? The other one? Nick.
Oh,
Jim.
Jim Davidson.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought he was sort of dying on his...
No, I don't think he's... Can we just lean back for here, please?
Sorry.
Close up, thank you.
Yep. Close up of who?
Of me.
Oh, right.
And Jim Davidson, yeah, he was very successful, isn't he? He's done a lot of naughty shows, and I'm sort of following in the same footsteps. Not quite the same as Jim Davidson, of course.
You need close-up, please. Thank you.
Is that all right? Yes. Okay, fine. Should we get the band on? Move this out.
Yes.
Get people have a good time.
Who we got
because
now? Who we
we've
got now?
Bullets and Blue Eyes. Okay, it's great. Do you like the band? Are good, aren't they? Excellent. Okay. Right. Move all this out of the way. Move this. All right. Okay. Right, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Bullets and Blue Eyes singing Shape Changers.
He's a shape changer, Seth's gonna get you, yeah. Just a name caller, he'll fight, who will fight stronger. He's a space wasted, wish the space is a heaven, a bigger tree. He's on your doorstep, knock on his door, kick it down to the floor. The pain inflicted by a man to a man. Pain inflicted, tell me, do you understand? Never chance and we won't be free. Eyes full of hatred. Wait a minute now, could it be me? Fussing and fighting. Stand up strong to what you believe in. Struggle in the system. Re-educate to get rid of the hate. The pain inflicted by a man to a man. The pain inflicted, tell me, do you understand? The pain inflicted by a man to a man. Tell me, do you? Yeah, let's go. All the shitty deals you get, line the pockets of the few that you respect. And soon, there will be fighting in the street. Now, will you run, or will you stand for your belief? You gotta do it, yeah. You gotta do it. I said, do what you want, do what you want. Do what you want, do what you want. Do what you want, do what you want. Come on, do what you want, do what you want. Do what you want, do what you want, yeah. Do what you want, do what you want. Come on, do what you want, do what you want. Do it. The pain inflicted by a man to a man. Tell me, do you understand? The pain inflicted by a man to a man. The pain inflicted, tell me.
Yeah! Woo! Excellent! Ladies and gentlemen, that was called Shape Changer.
Where's my script?
And that was Bullet and Blue Eyes. It's on the CD. We're giving that away in the competition as well. Guys, you've got to come back. That is excellent. You have to come back. Thank you very much indeed.
Let's hear it again.
The thing I like is that a lot of people for a long time have been saying music has got very sort of clinical and it's no musicians anymore. Oh, which reminds me, shush, Davro, please. You're supposed to keep the audience quiet. And later on, we have a masterclass on drumming by Charlie Chuck. That's coming up in the final part of the programme. Don't forget your chance to win the holiday to Kos. All you have to do is answer the simple question, what did Atlas support on his shoulders? Sound like you there, doesn't it?
Yes.
Or do an impersonation of you.
It's very good.
Yeah, do you like that?
Yes.
Was it the sun, the world, or Mars?
Or...
No, never mind. Or no, just the sun, the world, or Mars. 0891 900 007. Right?
Yes. Very good.
Okay. I think we're on. Hello, welcome back. Oh, dear. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Right, welcome back. And Whale on tonight. Still got our masterclass for those of you who'd like to be drummers on the show tonight. And we've got letters from people wanting to see Charlie Chuck back, and of course we have him on the show. And letters coming in thick and fast. You may remember a few weeks ago we actually said if you would like to be a dream boy or a dream girl, you can come and do an audition on the programme. So the letters are coming in if you'd like to audition for the dream. Look at that. Dream boys or the dream girls.
I failed my audition for the
I'm not
Chesterfields
surprised.
or whatever, the Chippendales.
Did you?
Yeah, I had flat feet, apparently. Couldn't get in.
You couldn't?
What?
Well, you try again.
Yeah, excuse me, why are you crawling around on the floor? Can we just get... Is there your sideburns? Are we on the phone? I thought we was on the phone for a minute.
Sorry, anyway, could I carry on?
Yes, please do.
OK, fine. Thank you very much indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome now three of the bosses. We've got Janice Bend. Is that right, Janice?
That's right.
Because the H is silent.
As in knife.
OK, as in knife. Knife? Oh, I see what you mean, yes. OK. Janice is the editor of Yes magazine. Round of applause for this, because these are the top people in here, OK? We've got Susan Kelly and Sally Kelly.
No.
Suzanne Scully,
Oh,
get it right.
I'm dyslexic, you understand that. I do have a problem. I beg your pardon? Suzanne Scully, who is the fashion editor. Ignore him for a minute. We'll try and get a little serious conversation and then we'll... OK. Who's the fashion editor and also you're cover model as well? Sort of,
yes, I'm model as well.
Yeah, and you're big people.
We are big people.
Yes magazine is for big people.
Size
Big ladies.
16.
Size 16.
Yeah.
Would you shut up a minute? I hate those programmes. And Mandy Norwood, right? No, OK. I was going to say something else for a minute. Who is the editor of Company magazine. Company magazine, which of course is not a magazine particularly for big people.
No, it's a magazine for young women 18 to 30.
So I'm actually going to start with you, Mandy, and ask you. I mean, lots of women's magazines, obviously not, yes, are preoccupied with women losing weight. I mean, the back page is full of diet. In fact, you wrote an article, didn't you, recently about it?
We've done loads and loads of articles about women getting in shape. I think you'd be hard-pushed to find women's magazines at the moment who are doing lose a stone by Saturday night, you know, drop a dress size in 2 weeks. I mean, women's magazines simply aren't doing that anymore. The emphasis is far more on being healthy, looking fit, leading a fit and healthy lifestyle.
But Suzanne looks great.
She does. She looks fantastic.
I mean, Suzanne, would you like to lose lots of weight? I mean, would you be much happier if you were really thin?
I would be happy if I could find the clothes I want to wear. That's all. I love being the size I am, but I want to be able to dress, which is where our magazine...
You are. Yes.
Which is where our magazine comes into it. We want to show all large women how to dress. That's
really
all.
Fabulous. There's no reason why you can't look good. A lot of women put their lives on hold. They don't think they can look good until they achieve that mythical size 12, if ever.
Why has there never been a magazine like this before?
There has. There has. Mr. Maxwell bought it.
Oh, I see. Oh, right. Well, we know what happened to him. That'll teach him to buy your magazine, won't it? Really, yes. So...
It wasn't actually mine. I've been trying to get one off the ground again ever since.
But now, how many people... I mean, are you selling many copies? Are people prepared to...
It's going very well. We've had lots of reports back from manufacturers that we've featured in the magazine saying they're being inundated with phone calls. And it seems to be... We only launched last week, but it's doing very well.
It seems to me, Mandy, always when you see on television, whether it's Richard or Judy or Anne and what's his name, they're always making people over, and they always get big people to make over and try and make them look as they're thin. I think that's unfair, really.
I don't think they do. I completely disagree. I think what they try and do is to make people look glamorous and to make them look fit and to make them look healthy. I mean, we can see here a perfect example of somebody who's incredibly glamorous, who isn't a size 8, who's not sort of Kate Moss lookalike, but she's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. Confused for a minute.
But I actually think it's worth remembering that I don't think there are many women at the moment who think that the current fashion, the Kate Moss sort of, you know, 12-year-old stick insect is particularly relevant to them. I think most women now really acknowledge that, you know, it's good to look fit and it's good to look healthy, and that means a toned body, not bits of flab hanging all over the
We
place.
have exercise in the magazine, and it's done by a fitness teacher, Astrid Longhurst, who is actually a size 20, 22 herself.
Because you
and
can
she
be big and
exercises and
firm,
works out
can't you?
every day of her life, and she is very, very fit.
I wasn't going
But
to
she's
ask
still
to sort
big.
of, you know... But you can, can't you? Because you're big.
I think you're right.
Sorry, I beg your pardon.
You can be big and healthy.
You
You
can
don't
be
have
big
to be
and
big
fit.
and be a slob. You can be healthy.
That's right. And in fact, current thinking is that
Just
it
you
is-
ignore him. You
it's
carry
more
on.
healthy
Yeah.
to be
He's skinny.
overweight, severely overweight, than it is to be severely underweight. It's actually better for you.
I mean, there is this talk as well, and I suppose I should aim the. I'm not blaming you, Mandy, because I'm sure you don't. But there must
Well,
be a lot of
thank
a lot of pressure on ordinary unlarge lady or there's no large gentleman magazine, is there?
We're going to do men as
Are you
well.
gonna-
Oh, yes.
Could I be the editor? I think Garry Jacobs, me, and Richard Thorpe, we would like to be honorary people in the Big Men's magazine.
You can come, yeah.
Exactly.
You should be in it.
Mansfield, are you directing this programme or are you just letting your imagination run wild with you? The floor manager is not the crew. It's over here, please.
Paint the vase.
You carry on. Oh,
paint the
by the
vase.
way, by
We're having
the
a
way.
serious
Open your legs.
debate
The vase.
Yeah. Could we get a shot of the flowers? A very kind viewer sent them in, and that was
Very
lovely,
nice.
wasn't it?
Very
It was very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Don't pick. No, leave them because no, they're fine. They're fine. Go over there. Stand over there. Stand over there. I'm sorry about that. And that's particular. I don't know what that is, but that is particularly nice, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Do you know what it is?
I don't.
No, I don't. But I'll stick that right back in there because I like it. Okay. Is there a lot of pressure? Try and get my thoughts back, from advertisers who want to advertise new slimming aids and slimming products for you to keep on promoting the fact, well, you look better if you're thin, you know, lose a couple of stone, darling, you look much better.
It's the old, you've got such a pretty face. What a shame you're overweight syndrome, isn't it?
There isn't any pressure on us as a mass market women's glossy magazine. There is absolutely no pressure on us at all to run sort of in praise of diet product features. In fact, we never run them. All we do is talk about healthy eating. And the very fact that you're talking about healthy eating means it's going to be low fat and you're going to lose a couple of pounds anyway.
Okay, let me just go over here very quickly to the front of the audience because there's a lady called Suzanne in the front who doesn't want me to mention anything else. Now, Suzanne, you run an organisation called Plump Partners.
I don't run it, I'm a member of
You're a member of it. I'm sorry, I beg your pardon. Now, are people who join your organisation trying to lose weight or not, or you're happy?
No, I mean, it is for people who are happy being what they are. And if you happen to be losing weight, why not still enjoy life?
Okay, and there are a couple of ladies here in the front. Can we get a shot over here? And you are dieters, is that right?
Slimming advice.
Slimmers, slimming advisors.
We have been overweight, but we've now lost our weight. And
Yeah. So you were part of this this huge. I beg your pardon. All right, I'm just okay. Fine. You're part of this huge sort of business of trying to get people hooked on losing weight.
No, we don't try and hook people. People come to us because they feel that they want to lose weight. We don't go and say, right, you're fat, come here. They come to us. They approach us.
You might get a response.
It's all right, don't you worry. Go on, go on.
He's joining my class next week, he told me.
You are a miserable... Sorry, let me just... So you're not pressurising anybody?
No, I mean...
Yeah.
Pressurise me.
Tell him to dance in his underpants.
And you're the band.
Okay, fine. Bobby,
Yeah.
as we come up to the end
I've
of...
just got to tell you, I've been out with a girl that's been on a very strict diet, and well, I've been seeing less and less of her.
Yeah. Why was it? Why was
She
it?
died yesterday, and they're burying it tomorrow in a snooker cue case.
Go over there in order.
What?
Just it's all right. Go over there
I'm
for a
over
moment.
here.
Just over there for a moment. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we like to bring education onto television, and tonight is no exception. A man who has turned down a lectureship at the Royal College of Music here in London tonight to be with us to give you the benefit of his expertise. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Charles Chuck in his drumming masterclass.
Am I please, eh? You can please yourself. Not gonna hurt you. I'm only gonna chop you. Don't start kind of showing me up in front of everybody. What do you take me for? Not gonna hurt you. Only gonna chop you. Want to play games, do you? Come on. Come on. Come on. No, come on. No. Come on, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm only going to chop you. Come on. In now. I'll tell you that you can please yourself. You please. Oh, me mum!
Yes.
Polly! Polly, put the kettle on! Where's our Judd?
He's
Judd!
He's broken his drums.
What does Charlie Chuck and a Radoc's bath have in common?
What?
Well, a Radoc's bath bucks up your feet.
Yes, okay, yes, yeah, right, okay, got that, yes. I think we should take Charlie to... You're right, you're right, Charlie.
How tall is he?
He's not tall, he's short.
It's amazing how shit piles up.
Okay, well...
You didn't get him a proper Simmons kit. Should have got him a Simmons kit.
There's not a lot of this left, is there, really?
Yeah.
So,
can we have someone tidy it up, then?
Can we have somebody to clear it up? Okay, Bobby, just before we go, I mean, I was a little concerned about some of the things people wrote about you after the last...
Oh, yeah, yeah, they don't like me, the
Rock with
critics all of a
laughter,
sudden,
they didn't,
do they?
no.
Oh, come on,
Oh.
But they don't see the real me, you see.
You see, you should be with us here at Late Night TV.
I should do, that's what I want. You want to see me late night, don't you?
Yes, I want to see you. That's what we should do.
Especially that little blonde one over there.
Which one?
Hang on.
Just a minute. Hang on. What? Hang on, just... no, what? Charlie?
Charlie's back.
No. Charlie, it's all... We're mending.
Hey.
It's all right, Charlie. It's okay, I'm sorry.
Stop
Next,
frightening me!
Next... No, please. Next week...
Where's that Judd?
He's over there.
Judd!
Could somebody take it? I'm sorry. Just come with me, just a minute. I'm sorry. Hang on. I'm sorry, ladies. I am sorry. It's nice to know. It is nice to know that people are big and say it loud. I'm big and I'm proud. Is that right?
We're just part of the human race.
Yeah.
We're just as good
You
as
are,
anybody else,
and
basically.
you're lovely. I'm sorry. I just got to deal with him for a moment.
Right.
Okay. You're okay for a minute. Just just a minute. Okay. Ow! Sugar. Right. Okay. Now where's he go? Charlie, don't wreck.
Charlie!
Now, Charlie. Charlie,
Hey.
don't wreck the toilet.
Hey.
Don't wreck the toilet, Charlie. No.
No,
we
you're threatening me.
No, it's okay, Charlie. Come and sit. No, he's not, honestly. He's not threatening you at all.
No,
Calm down, Charlie boy. Calm down.
Next week, we ask the question, if there is only one God, why are there so many religions? And it's going to be, I can't talk about it, it's going to be a fairly serious programme next week. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget, late. And we just go, look, it's okay. Come in here and sit down for one moment. Bobby, thanks for being the floor manager.
It's been a pleasure. Have I done a good job for you, Jay?
Please come back. You were wonderful.
Oh,
Going to have Richard Thorpe do it next week.